Zerga's Comparative Religion Quest, The Nature of the Soul, Its Strength, and Its Perils, A Journey Toward Unity and Peace. In the wake of global transformations, including the profound shifts following the pandemics of the 2020s, Zerga's Comparative Religion Quest, my ongoing mission to uncover shared wisdom, respect our differences, and unify against violence, fostering global harmony through mutual respect, honor, love, prosperity, and peace stands as a vital exploration into the essence of humanity. Picture this: on October 11th, 2025, amidst the backdrop of a virtual interfaith summit hosted by the United Nations, leaders from around the globe to discuss the soul's pivotal role in healing and unifying our fractured world. This scene mirrors the quest we embark on here, seeking to understand the soul's nature, how to nurture its strength against the forces of division, and what endangers its integrity, fueling conflict. By examining these questions across Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism, science, Kabbalah, Gnosticism, Zoroastrianism, Sufism, Platonism, Neoplatonism, and Stoicism, we delve into a rich tapestry of belief systems, uncovering insights that bridge cultural divides and offer solutions to combat violence, fostering a vision of a prosperous, unified global community. Drawing from sacred texts, historical contexts, philosophical inquiries, and contemporary developments like AI ethics or climate change peace accords in 2025. This journey illuminates how each tradition's perspective on the soul can guide us toward ethical living, peace, and harmony. Join me in this mission to translate understanding into action, weaving a legacy of love and mutual respect. Judaism. The soul is God's sacred breath in Judaism. The soul is viewed as the divine of God, infusing humanity with his likeness, as described in Genesis 2, verse 7. This sacred flame connects each individual to the Creator, guiding them towards righteous living in this world and potential eternal reward in Olam Haba, where one's actions are weighed. The soul's purpose is to reflect God's justice and compassion through the practice of mitzvot, 613 commandments that govern ethical conduct from tzedakah to tzedek. Strengthening this soul involves deep engagement with Torah study, which is seen as life-giving, Psalm 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul, fervent prayer, and acts of Gemalut Chasadim, fostering community unity, especially relevant in our digital age where physical gatherings are less frequent. Perils to the soul include the Yetzer Hara, leading towards selfishness and sin, and the neglect of mitzvot, which can dim its divine light and lead to spiritual disconnection. Principle of Pikuach Nefesh, saving a life takes precedence over nearly all laws, underscores Judaism's commitment to nonviolence, actively promoting peace in conflict zones. For example, in 2025, Jewish-led interfaith dialogues in Jerusalem have helped mediate regional tensions, leading to ceasefires and humanitarian aid, showcasing how the soul's ethical core builds resilient, harmonious communities. This aligns with our mission, promoting prosperity through shared honor and combating the divisiveness of hatred and war. Christianity. The soul redeemed by grace Christianity sees the soul as an eternal entity, created in God's image, with its destiny and redemption through faith in Jesus Christ. Imagine the soul as a vessel navigating the tempestuous seas of life, seeking the beacon of divine light. Its purpose is to glorify God, participate in his kingdom, and ultimately unite with him in the afterlife. Strengthening this soul is achieved through grace, which is imparted through sacraments like baptism and the Eucharist, along with regular prayer and the guidance of the Holy Spirit, Romans 8, verse 26. The command to love God and neighbor fortifies the soul, cultivating agape, selfless, sacrificial love that mends personal and societal rifts. Yet perils like sin, pride, and the rejection of Christ's salvation threaten eternal separation. Jesus' radical teaching to love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you challenges violence head on, promoting forgiveness. In 2025, Christian peace movements, inspired by historical figures like Martin Luther King Jr., have launched initiatives against cyber violence and hate speech, using practices like communal prayer to foster reconciliation. By nurturing charity and empathy, Christianity safeguards the soul while promoting community-driven prosperity, resonating with our mission to unite humanity in love and peace. Islam. The soul is Allah's trust in Islam. The soul is a profound divine mystery, breathed into humanity by Allah as a trust, destined to return to him for judgment. This sacred gift seeks submission to God's will, aiming for Jannah through righteous living. The soul is fortified through the five pillars Shahada, Salat, Zakat, Psalm, and Hajj, which instill discipline, gratitude, and community cohesion. Ethical living according to Sharia further strengthens it, with the Quran's emphasis on Rahmah, encouraging acts of compassion that bind the Ummah together. Perils include shirk, disobedience, and attachment to material pursuits, potentially leading to Jahannam. Islam's greeting of salam counters violence, promoting peaceful resolutions and mercy in conflict. The historical convivencia in Andalusia serves as a timeless example, with modern parallels in 2025, where Islamic relief organizations mediate in African conflicts, drawing on teachings of forgiveness and equity. By focusing on justice and communal welfare, the soul in Islam supports economic prosperity through ethical practices, aligning with our mission to foster unity against division. Hinduism. The soul as eternal Atman. Hinduism views the Atman as the eternal, indestructible inner self, a spark of Brahman, the universal divine. Its purpose is to achieve moksha from samsara, transcending the illusions of the material world to realize unity with the cosmos. Strengthening the Atman involves multiple paths: bhakti, jnana, karma, and yoga. Practices like meditation, mantra chanting, and ahimsa are pivotal, as seen in Gandhi's nonviolent struggle for independence. Perils include maya, dharma, and kama, which trap the soul in cycles of suffering. The principle of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam fosters global love and respect, countering violence by emphasizing our interconnectedness. In 2025, Hindu inspired peace initiatives, like global yoga summits focusing on environmental peace, illustrate how soul strengthening practices promote prosperity through sustainability and community, supporting our quest for harmony. Buddhism. Consciousness, not soul Buddhism, challenges the notion of a permanent soul, with anatta instead describing a fluid stream of consciousness influenced by karma, moving through rebirth until reaching nirvana, the end of suffering. This consciousness aims to comprehend dukkha, its cause, its cessation, and the path to liberation through the Eightfold Path, which includes right view, intention, speech, action, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. Strengthening this consciousness involves meditation practices like vipassana, following the five precepts, and cultivating metta, which fosters karuna and reduces conflict. Perils include tana, avijja, and unskillful actions that perpetuate samsara. The Dalai Lama's advocacy for peace, evident in his 2025 dialogues on autonomy, exemplifies Buddhism's nonviolent approach, using mindfulness to promote emotional resilience and peace. Through the principle of pratityasamutpada, Buddhism promotes prosperity via ethical economies and counters violence with empathy, aligning with our mission to unify through understanding. Science, consciousness as brains dance science as a worldview, dismisses the metaphysical soul, viewing consciousness as an emergent property of the brain's complex network explored through neuroscience. Its purpose is survival and flourishing, enabling rational interaction with the world. Strengthening consciousness involves education, cognitive therapies like CBT, and practices like mindfulness, which have been scientifically validated. Advances in neurotechnology in 2025, such as brain computer interfaces, enhance focus and empathy. Perils include stress, misinformation, and disorders like Alzheimer's, which can lead to societal discord. Science counters violence through ethical applications, like conflict resolution algorithms and psychological studies on de radicalization, as seen in 2025 UN initiatives against online hate. While challenging spiritual traditions, science bridges them through neurotheology, exploring meditation's impact on brain function. This rational approach fosters prosperity through innovation and health equity, aligning with our quest by promoting unity through shared empirical understanding. Kabbalah. The soul's divine ascent Kabbalah, the mystical aspect of Judaism, perceives the soul in layers nefesh, ruach, and neshama emanating from God's light, aiming for ascent through the Sephirot. Its purpose is tikkun, the rectification of the soul to restore cosmic harmony. Strengthening involves deep study of mystical texts, prayer, and mitzvot, performed with intent, turning daily actions into spiritual ascents. Kabbalistic communities focus on chesed, which radiates to heal societal divides. Perils include spiritual pride or misinterpretation of esoteric knowledge, leading to isolation. In 2025, Kabbalah-inspired virtual study groups address post-pandemic trauma, promoting peace by fostering inner tranquility that extends to community healing. As part of Judaism, Kabbalah enhances its anti-violence ethics, fostering unity through mystical insight and prosperity through spiritual growth, reinforcing our mission for respectful dialogue. Gnosticism. The soul as trapped divinity. Gnosticism sees the soul as a divine spark trapped in an imperfect material world, created by a lesser demiurge seeking gnosis for liberation. Its purpose is to awaken from the material illusion, to reunite with the divine fullness. Strengthening involves ascetic practices, introspection, and study of texts like the Gospel of Thomas. Perils include deception by archons or false teachings leading to elitism. In 2025, Gnosticism finds relevance in online forums discussing soul liberation in the context of AI ethics, inspiring personal peace while risking limited impact on broader anti-violence efforts. When integrated with communal action, Gnosticism supports our mission by promoting self-awareness and respect for varied spiritual journeys. Zoroastrianism. The soul judged by truth. Zoroastrianism, an ancient theistic faith, envisions the soul as an eternal entity created by Ahura Mazda, judged by Asha. Its purpose is to engage in the cosmic struggle between good and evil. Strengthening occurs through good thoughts, words, and deeds, supported by rituals like fire worship. Perils include Druge, leading to spiritual punishment. In 2025, Zoroastrian communities use these teachings in environmental peace campaigns, viewing soul strengthening as key to addressing climate violence. This dualistic approach fosters ethical clarity, countering aggression with moral fortitude, and promoting prosperity through communal integrity, aligning with our mission. Sufism. The soul's quest for divine love. Sufism, the mystical dimension of Islam, sees the soul as a traveler on a path towards fana through love. Its purpose is to refine the nafs from base to perfected states, achieving divine union. Strengthening involves dhikr, sama, and guidance from a sheikh, transforming ego into divine love. Perils like pride or material distractions hinder this journey. In 2025, Sufi orders host peace poetry festivals, using soul-centered devotion to bridge divides, enhancing Islam's Rama with poetic depth, countering violence through love, and promoting harmony, crucial to our quest. Platonism. Neoplatonism. The soul's ascent to the divine. Platonism and Neoplatonism view the soul as immortal, descending from the realm of forms or emanating from the One, seeking return through philosophical ascent. Its purpose is anamnesis, the recollection of eternal truths. Strengthening involves virtue, contemplation, and theurgy. Perils include bodily passions or ignorance. In 2025, these ideas ethical AI discussions, promoting unity through rational discourse and countering digital violence, supporting our mission. Stoicism. The soul as rational spark. Stoicism sees the soul as a part of the divine logos, aiming for eudaimonia through virtue. Strengthening involves living according to nature, with daily reflection to maintain inner peace. Perils are uncontrolled emotions disrupting rationality. In 2025, Stoic practices aid refugees in resilience programs, fostering peace by promoting self mastery and rational ethics, aligning with our quest for unity. Shared wisdom. A universal call to peace across these traditions. The soul, or its equivalent, serves as a moral compass. From divine origin in Abrahamic faiths to the rational spark in Stoicism, each offers practices to cultivate peace, justice, and compassion. Ethical threads like the Golden Rule unite us, as seen in 2025 interfaith initiatives tackling global issues, proving the power of shared wisdom in reducing conflict. Divergent paths, respecting diversity. The diversity in views from monotheism to atheism, from resurrection to reincarnation, enriches our dialogue, preventing dogmatic violence by fostering mutual respect for varied paths. Unifying against violence, each system provides tools to combat violence, from life-saving principles in Judaism to the virtue of Stoicism. In 2025, hybrid programs integrating these teachings address modern conflicts, like cyberbullying, demonstrating their efficacy in building peace. Conclusion. A call to harmony. The soul invites us to ethical living, uniting us in compassion and respect. By embracing this shared wisdom, honoring differences, and actively participating in peace-building efforts, we can forge a world of harmony. Let us continue this quest, engaging in interfaith dialogues, exploring these traditions, or contributing your insights for future episodes. Together, we can create a future where prosperity and peace prevail.